Mobility F, 10-minute mobility. We're going to do some upper body stuff today, so you will need a wall if you're going to partake. Our first stretch, I've got some friends joining me today. They are all off camera because they cannot be trusted, but they are here, so I'm not talking to myself. First stretch, then we're going to get ourselves into flat against the wall. Let's have your feet about a credit card's length away from the wall. And then we're going to take our arms long and we're going to take our arms up above our head. Now, our goal is to keep our lower back pressing to the floor. Sorry, pressing to the wall. And take your whole arm up to the wall in a Y shape. So sort of think champagne flute, not martini glass. I don't even drink that much. Up and establishing, and we're going to hold that stretch for 30 seconds. Try and take your fingers up towards the ceiling best we can. Try and get our whole arm against the wall while keeping your lower back pressing to the wall. We've got another 10 seconds. Keep pressing your lower back into the wall. And then keeping your arms against the wall, we're going to try and bring our arms down into a W shape. The elbows parallel with the floor, or triceps parallel with the floor. Try and get your forearm against the wall. We've got 30 seconds in this position. Again, we're trying to get our whole hand or forearm. Oh, man. 10 more seconds. Nice. And then keeping your elbows in the same place. We're going to try and take our hands down to the wall. Man, my internal rotation is terrible. If you can get your hands down to the wall, you can do. God, mine is terrible. But as best we can. 10 seconds, guys. Again, lower back, still be pressing into the wall. Nice, relax. The good news is we're going to do that again. Take a shaky. Nice, 10 seconds, we're going to again. Again, throughout all these stretches, guys, we'll try and focus, try and keep your lower back pressing into the wall. Don't allow your hips or your lower back to come off the wall. Lower back and upper back pressed into the wall. Cool. Okay, same again then. Back into your Y shape. Lower back press against the wall and try and take your whole arm and forearm against the wall best we can. Nice, 10 more seconds. Nice, and then down to W. Again, trying to get your forearm against the wall. Maintaining that lower back press against the wall. Right angles in our arms. Can't see my elbows, but I think I'm in right angles. Nice, and then down to W. Oh, God, the burn. Trying to get our hands down to the wall, but I'm nowhere near it. Five seconds. Nice and relax. Oh man, that was way worse than I thought it was going to be. Cool. Okay, we're going to scap rotation now. So I would like you to place your chest against the wall to start off with. Take your arm out at 90 degrees. So parallel with the floor. We're going to rotate your shoulder into the wall. And then you can use your other hand to brace yourself. And we're going to rotate out into the scap rotation. We're going to 1 minute from now. Someone look at the clock and then let me know. I can't see it. Yeah. Let me know when it's been a minute. Because I am facing the wrong way. Nice and relax. Other arm, again, chest to the wall to start off with, and then rotate through, get your shoulder onto the front of the wall, and you can use the other hand. Nice, go from now. I've coached 2 classes today and had 2 clients, and no one's noticed my new glasses. Rude. Rude, isn't it? Don't take it personal, honestly. Nice, guys, and relax. 2 more little stretches. First stretch, we can go up into our lats. So we're going to face the wall. We take our elbow point onto the wall itself. And then from there, we're going to take this hand, the elbow that's on the wall, hand down the center of your back, and then take your armpit down into the wall the best we can. So we're trying to open up the angle between your tricep and your torso. What we don't want to do is hyperextend to our lower back. So the whole time, you're putting your ribs down, maintaining core, and then driving your arm down to the wall. Now 1 minute, guys. If it helps, you can keep reaching your hand down your spine. That'll tell you if you're getting a little bit further, developing that stretch further. But again, don't allow your ribs to collapse. Keep pulling them in tight. Nice. And then come out of that. And then change arms. Same again. Elbow point onto the wall. Reach your hand down the center of your back. And again, maintain the midline. So keep pulling your ribs down. You can take your armpit as close to the wall as possible. Nice. Final stretch then, guys. You can imagine we're pushing a car up a hill. So take your hands around about arm's length away. Sorry, your feet should be arm's length away from the wall. Heel your hands into the wall itself, and then from there, we're just going to press down, press the chest down, try and keep your arms nice and straight. Try and keep some tension through the heel of your hand, as if you are, as I said, pressing or pushing a car up a hill. We're going to sit down here for 1 minute, final minute. We're done ski. We're letting gravity do do most of the work here. So just pressure into the wall and we're just kind of hanging out in this position. Last 10 seconds, guys. Nice. Let's let go of that. Good job. Nice work. Hump day. Mobility F.